Hi, this is Greg Hague outside my office building in North Scottsdale, Arizona. Beautiful day for selling homes, better day for listing homes. I have a listing tip for you today I think you're going to love. Goes way back to my early days of listing and selling, and I was absolutely determined to figure out a way that I could get buy owner listings. Buy owner listings, as everyone knows, are some of the toughest in the industry. And so I came up with this cool little thing called an I'll bet you $1 card. And what it was a little card that it said at the top, I'll bet you, and then under that there was a place to put in a dollar bill. So I'd put in a dollar bill that I can sell your home before you do. So the front of the card was I'll bet you, and then there was a dollar bill, and I can sell your home before you do. And what I did is I printed up a bunch of those things and I put them in the glove compartment of my car, and of course I put real dollar bills in them. And then whenever I'd see a buy owner sign, of course it'd have my phone number and name and all that on the back. And whenever I saw a buy owner sign, I pull over, just keep my car running, run up and shove it under their mat. So I remember, I thought this is a great idea. I'll bet I get calls on this. So the very first one that I put out, it was like an afternoon, and that evening I get this call. And I can tell you who it was from. Dear friend of mine today, this is like 30 years ago. Dear friend of mine today, his name's Russ Mason. And it was Russ Mason, and we were both 30 years younger back then. And Russ says, I want you to come over, Mr. Hague, I want you to come over and get this dollar right now. And I said, right, I didn't know, I just had to register. I said, oh, I must have left you the I'll bet you $1 card. He says, yeah, and I want you to know that I'm selling this home myself, and I'm a builder's son, and I don't want any part of any real estate person. I can do it myself. So I said, sure. I thought, this is great. I'm getting to come over and meet this guy. I mean, he's kind of cranky on the phone, but I figured, whatever. So I get in my car right then. It's a little before dinner. Tell Roseanne and the kids, just hold things for a little bit. I go over and I get to the front door, and you know, I'm thinking Russ is going to be kind of cantankerous and mean, but no, he's not cantankerous and mean. He says, you know, I just want to apologize. I didn't mean to be so cantankerous on the phone, but here, I want you to have your card. And he said, you want to come in and have a glass of water or something? Because we could see we're the same age. And I said, sure. Bottom line is, guys, I'm not going to drag this out. A week later, I listed his home. Turns out his dad was a builder here in Arizona. Within a month or so, I'm starting to list his dad's homes. Within a few months, I have all of his dad's homes listed all over Arizona. Within 2 years, Russ goes out on his own, and we start building homes together, buying lots and subdivisions, splitting the profit. I'm selling him homes. And for 30 years, Russ and I make money together in real estate. He's still building today, Catalina Custom Homes in Paradise Valley, Arizona. All I'm trying to tell you is, be creative, do the unusual. Think of cool things like I'll bet you, and put in a real dollar, I can sell your home before you do. You can't imagine how badly the world of real estate needs creativity, needs concepts, needs people that are outside the box thinkers. Don't stand in line. Just don't do what everybody else is doing. Don't be out there every day just figuring out some way to say I'm better, to stand in line, to try to be in the front of the herd. Because I promise you, everybody who eventually gets to the front of the herd gets run over. There's always somebody faster. There's always somebody cheaper. That's not who you want to be. You want to be over here. You want to have an array of creative, cool things you're doing, like I'll bet you $1 I can sell your home before you do. And you might say to me, well, wait a minute, Craig. What did you say to Russ? What did that really mean? It meant just what I said. I told Russ, I said, hey, you think you're so good? You're a builder. You think you can sell your home better than me? Here's the deal. You can keep trying to sell it. Well, I try to sell it. I won't put my sign up. You don't put your sign up. You sign an agreement with me that if I find a buyer, or any broker I pitch this to has a buyer, you're going to pay the percentage commission. You go ahead and do your thing. If you find a buyer, or you even contact a broker and get him over there, you pay him, and it has nothing to do with me, because he was always co-broking. Bottom line is, I said, I'll bet you I can sell your home before you do. I'll bet you I can do better than you. He said, I think that's pretty cool. And by the way, I said to him, Russ, you can cancel any time. It's not like you have to lock into me for 6 months. He says, you're willing to do that? I said, darn right I'm willing to do that. Bottom line is, we became great friends. Of course I sold that home. You don't think I was going to let Russ Mason, and Russ, if you ever listen to this, you don't think I was going to let you outsell me? No chance. You're a world-class builder. I'm a world-class salesperson. In any case, this is Greg Hague. I hope that little tip help today. All I can say is it's a beautiful day for selling homes. It's a better day for listing homes. If you care about dominating your listing market, then guess what? Guess what? Guess what? The kind of stuff I'm going to teach you is the playbook you need. This is Greg Hague. Thanks for joining me.